Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Score, where we bring you weekly coverage of Indiana State sports, as well as professional sports in the state of Indiana. I'm Brandon Norwich, the host of The Score, and the sports editor of the Indiana Statesman. First, we start with the Indiana State women's soccer team, who took a 0-0 draw this past Sunday against Lindenwood at Memorial Stadium. Junior forward Alex Leonard led the team, having 6 shots, with 2 of them being on goal. Sophomore goalkeeper Delaney Timmons earned her 3rd shutout of the season, including 4 saves at the net. Indiana State will now start conference play on the road this coming Saturday at Northern Iowa at 3 p.m. Indiana State Volleyball hosted their Refreshment Services Pepsi Sycamore Volleyball Invite this past weekend at the Holman Center. The Sycamores opened the invite on Friday morning with a matchup against Montana, in which they fell in straight sets by scores of 25-23, 25-23, and 25-19. After a close first match, the Trees bounced back with a 4-set win over Eastern Illinois later that day. In the win, junior outside hitter Kira Holland led all players with 21 kills. Sophomore outside hitter Curry Kendall had 10 kills in her first game in 2 weeks, and senior middle blocker Kimora Whetstone had 8 kills and 6 blocks. On Saturday, the Blue and White fell to Butler in 3 sets by scores of 25-23, 26-24, and 25-23 once again. The Sycamores head back on the road to play in the Tennessee State Tournament next weekend, with their first game coming Thursday at 7 p.m. against the host school of Tennessee State. Finally, the Indianapolis Colts had a thrilling Week 2 home game against the Denver Broncos, in which they won 29-28. The Colts saw their offensive star get going as running back Jonathan Taylor ran for 165 yards on 25 carries and also had a receiving touchdown. Indy's quarterback Daniel Jones had another solid week by throwing for 316 passing yards, a passing touchdown, and a 1-yard rushing touchdown. The Colts found themselves down 28-26 with a 45-yard field goal on the line that would be made by kicker Spencer Schrader. Indianapolis takes its 2-0 start to Tennessee next Sunday to take on the Titans at 1 p.m. Coming up in our next newspaper edition next week, we'll have Indiana State football's trip up north to Montana, the Sycamore volleyball team heading down south to Tennessee for their invite, and the cross country's first home meet of the season. You can find all of our issues on campus in any building. You can also follow along with us online at theindianastatesman.com. Furthermore, you can keep track on our social medias, as our team is putting out some great stuff there as well. I'm Brandon Norwich, and that was The School.